Folks, and welcome to another Daily Minute. One of the things I got to really think about doing is changing the name because they really never get done in a minute, but try to keep it short so that I don't bore anybody. But anyway, listen, I want to hit on a couple tech things that are going on. I think they're kind of cool that I was reading today. Just wanted to pass them on to you. So many of you may have read or noticed that company Nikola, which is a Phoenix-based company that makes electric and hydrogen fuel cell trucks, big trucks, kind of rolled out on NASDAQ today and or a couple days ago, I guess it was, and their stock jumped about 104%, which is kind of indicative of some of the crazy stuff happening in the stock market, which is an episode for another day. But anyway, kind of point being what? Well, it's when you look at things that have happened in the additive industry and you ask yourself the question, like, why additive's been around since the 1970s, why did it get to be such a big deal in the last few years? And a lot of it, from my perspective, is because of the enormous amount of investment that's been able to go into it. Many companies in that space have been able to get venture money to be able to fuel their businesses. Many of them have gone public. And that drives a lot of additional investment in the companies, which drives a lot of R&D. That additional R&D is driving a lot of innovation. That innovation is driving a lot of really good productive solutions. Of course, not all of them turn out that way, but a really large percentage are. And it's accelerating the ability to bring those things to the market. I think we're starting to see the same thing happening in some of these cases when it comes to electric cars, hydrogen fuel cell cars, autonomous vehicles. And as those investments happen, there's going to be a lot more innovation. It's going to drive a lot more productive solutions at the end of the day. And it's really going to bring that market around pretty rapidly. So just something to keep an eye on. Their pre-orders alone, this is Nikola, their pre-orders for their trucks, $10 billion in pre-orders for their trucks. And, kind of at the same time, I brought it up the other day talking about Tesla and their facility in China. And, the first time you had a wholly owned U.S.-based company in there in China, their sales jumped from April to May threefold from April to May. And their stock's at an all-time high. They're second only to Toyota in overall market cap valuation. I mean, it's kind of crazy. Ford, is doing their deals with VW, working on, again, partnering with them for electronic vehicles, autonomous vehicles, huge cross-investment because neither company wants to bear it all on their own, but allows them to accelerate bringing these things to market. So just something to keep aware of. If you look at some of the great cool things that are happening in additive manufacturing because of what happens when you've got that focused investment, and you see that happening again across different platforms when it comes to E or autonomous, you can start to really expect the impact on the marketplace and then also the need for our manufacturing technology in that space. So, use that 3 minutes today. Sorry, maybe I'll make it the daily 3 minute. Anyway, hope that helps. Useful information for you. You can always get more information from our gang if you need it. Have a great day. Thanks.